music. And I'm gonna see the view so I can see everyone. Great. So again, start in crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna play my music. Oh, and it won't let me. I invite you to close your eyes, or if you're not feeling into closing your eyes tonight, then just gaze at the tip of your nose or down at the ground. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale through your nose and a deep exhale. On your next inhale, let's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a little sip of air and exhale out your mouth. Good. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a little sip of air and exhale. One more inhale. And center on our mat. You might want to shift your body slightly forward or back or side to side. Find your center. Once you found your center, sit your sit bones down. Grow through the spine. Elongate your crown of your head to the sky. Flutter your eyes open. You're going to place your right hand on the mat, left arm overhead, the seated side stretch. Try to maintain both sit bones on the ground as you stretch your arm overhead. Open up your chest, elongate your collarbone. Deep inhale. Exhale, get a little deeper. Inhale up to center. Let's try the other side. So extend your arms. Right arm overhead. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to the other side. One more time, both sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to one side. Inhale up. And exhale, opposite side. Bring your arms to the sky. This time we're going to twist to the right. So right arm in the front, left arm in the back, or opposite. You know what I mean. Twist to the right, or doesn't matter which side. Inhale back to center. Stretch your arms overhead, and then let's twist to the other side. Elongate through the crown of your head, and then exhale, twist a little deeper. Come back to center, inhale. Let's twist to one side again. Deep breath in, arms to the sky. And exhale. Roll over your shins, place your hands on the ground in front of you. Tabletop pose, so wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Engage your core. Extend your right foot to the long end of your mat. Ball of your foot still on the mat. Engage your core. Stay here or lift your heel up so your heel's about hip distance height away from the ground. Toe pointing down. Again, option to stay here or extend your left arm to the front of the room. Find your balance. Parallel your hips towards one another. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Arch your back. Really engage your core. And then inhale, arms extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Now pause here, or you can bend your back leg, reach your left arm, try to grasp your foot or your ankle wherever you can, or if you can't, just try to bend your leg or reach for the back leg. You can always bring a strap into class and tie that around your foot if you need a little help in that area. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hand and your knee down and rock your hips from side to side. You can take a couple cat-cows here or do some hip circles. Again, whatever's feeling good in your body. Come back to center. Extend your left foot to the back of the mat. Stay here or lift your heel up. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings so you lift your heel up a little higher. Pause here or extend your right arm to the front of the room. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Again, arch your back, engage your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Pause here or bend your left foot. Bring your right arm back behind you. Clasp your foot or your ankle. Push your foot into your hand. Open your chest up to the front of the room. Maybe your chin lifts a little bit. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower your hand and knee to the mat. And again, shift your hips from side to side. Maybe some hip circles. Take your deep breath here. Come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up to the sky. Find downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of the practice. So you can pedal out your feet. Bend one knee, then the other. Shake your head yes or no. Settle into downward facing dog. So push away the ground with the palms of your hand. Reach your hips up to the sky as you extend your heels towards the mat. Engage your core. Engage your quads. You can gaze at your knees or your toes. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, float to plank. Option to lower your knees if you need a little bit more support. Extend your heels to the back of the room, crown of the head to the front of the room. Shoulders or wrist right under your shoulders. Start breathing in and out of your nose with a slight restriction in the back of your throat. Ujjayi breath. This helps when you get a little panicky, like, oh my gosh, it's going to keep me here forever. It will end at some point. Use your breath to calm that little voice in your head telling you that you can't do this. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, float back out to plank. Pause here. And exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. 2 more times. So inhale, float to plank, pause here. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Last time, inhale, plank. Exhale, hips to the sky. And again, pedal out your feet, shake your head yes, flutter out your lips. Look towards your hands, step or hop to the top of your mat. Place your feet right behind your wrists, about hip distance apart. Bend your knees, allow your upper body to lay heavy on your thighs. Let your head hang like an anchor. You can grab opposite elbows. You can roll from side to side. On your next breath, reach your arms behind you. Now you can clasp your hands behind you, or if that's not available to you, you can just reach behind your back like you're grabbing a little ball. Extend your hands to the sky, and then try to extend your hands to the ground as you fold over deeper. You might want to try to straighten your legs a little bit. Inhale, raise up halfway. So your gaze is looking towards the front of the room. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Engage your core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet together. Heels slightly apart. And rise up slowly, slowly, slowly. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find mountain pose. Breathe in here. And exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise strong, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now step your right foot back and then your left foot back. Find plank pose once more time, like an option to lower your knees. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Nice and slow and controlled. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel your chest off the mat into cobra. Elbows in, neck in line with spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to cobra. Get a little higher. Squeeze your glutes. Take away some of the pressure on your lower back by really engaging your glutes. Exhale, forward. Head to the mat. Inhale, peel your chest off the mat. Stay here or hover your hands over the mat. Really test you to see if you're using your hands to push you up or your glutes. And bring your forehead to the mat. Tuck your toes. Push up to plank or tabletop. And meet me in downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale your right heel to the sky. Stretch it all the way up. Exhale, place your right foot in between your two hands. Keep your left hand on the ground. Stretch your right arm to the sky. Simple twist. Lift your core away from your thigh. Extend your shoulder, your arms up towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down or pause halfway. If you choose to pause halfway, roll over your toes, inhale to upward facing dog or open your chest to cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step forward. Leave your right hand on the ground, extend your left arm to the sky, simple twist. You can gaze at your foot out in front of you or up to the sky, again, just depending on where how your neck is feeling. I'm going to offer lots of options during this class. Feel free to ignore me and do your own thing, or you can go ahead with me. It's your practice, your body. So inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down or halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. And exhale. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, all the air out. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, rise up, look up. Maybe we'll do a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving on here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. If you choose to hop back, please land in bent elbows to save your shoulders and your lower back. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale your right heel all the way up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Squeeze and arch your back just like we did at the beginning of class. Inhale, heel up. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze everything up and in. Inhale, heel to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Ground down in your right foot. Squeeze your hips together. Rise up strong into crescent lunge. Shoulders and hips square to the front of the room. You might want to heel toe your foot close to the right side of the mat just to give yourself a little bit more room to maneuver. Breathe in here, sink a little lower on your next exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. So you can stay upright or guide your left elbow over your right thigh into prayer twist. So extend your heel to the back of the room. Squeeze your hips together. On the inhale, extend the crown of your head to the front of the room. Exhale, twist a little deeper in your pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, swing your hands behind you. Clasp your hands behind your back, or as in a little ball, again, if it's not open to you. Puff up your chest. Inhale. Maybe gaze up to the sky. Lift your chin. Don't fall over like me. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. So become parallel to your mat. Gaze kind of 2 feet in front of you. Really allow all your weight to be on your right foot. Strong, steady gaze. Steady arms, steady core. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel up. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze everything up and in. Inhale, heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, heel up. Exhale, step all the way forward. Ground down in your left foot. Rise up strong, crescent lunge. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. Reach your knee over your ankle. If there's any pressure in your lower back, keep a little bend in your back leg. That helps release some of your pressure in your lower back. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. So again, stay upright or guide your right elbow across your thigh into prayer twist. Lift your core off your thigh. So really engage your core. Try to push your hands to the middle of your chest and gaze over your left shoulder. Keep squeezing your hips towards one another. Couple more breaths here. You're doing great. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Clasp your arms behind your back. Inhale, open your chest, look up to the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Just try not to lose the lunge in your front leg. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Lean everything on your left foot. Crown of your head reaches to the front of the room. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, one more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to speed that up. So one breath, one movement. So if anytime you need to take a child's pose, please feel free. It's always an option for you. Inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Breathe in, puff your chest, look up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. If you want to skip chaturanga in the back bend, please feel free to meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step forward. Breathe in, raise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hold here for a breath. And exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Puff up your chest. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, parallel to the mat. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. And rinse it out your way. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Breathe in, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Now pause here for a breath. Lean everything on your right foot. Try to lift off your left foot. Raise your heels to the sky, toes pointing down, warrior three. Now you can keep your arms clasped behind you, or you can let go, of course. Listen to your back. If your arms are clasped behind you, you can open up your chest to the front of the room. Create a nice heart opener. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Lower to your degree. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, steady on the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, shoot off your right foot into warrior three. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Extend the heel to the back of the room. Crown of your head to the front. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Rinse it out your way. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float out to plank. Find your version of plank so you can again lower your knees. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. So you can stay here or choose to go on your forearms. We're just going to do a nice forearm plank hold for 1 minute. I'm going to start timing you now. And using your breath. Notice where your hips are, if they're too high, too low. Keep a nice long line of energy from the heels to the top of your head. Engage your core, engage your quads. Don't hold your breath. Okay, we're halfway done. You guys are doing amazing. Keep it going. Really push back your heels toward the back of the wall. Extend the crown of your head to the front of the room. 15 more seconds. Engage your core. Try not to sink down. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees wide, big toes touch. Forehead to the mat, arms extended long. Child's pose. Take a deep inhale through your nose and sigh it all out. Now you can choose to stay here or push down your palms, rise back up to tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all the air out, step over hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, rise strong. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, sink your tailbone down and back. Chair pose. You can keep your feet together or you can keep your feet about hip distance apart. It just depends on where you're feeling comfortable in your body today. Extend the tailbone down. You don't want to be sticking out or sticking in. Nice long line of spine from the base of your neck to your tailbone. Shoulders away from your ears. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Pause here for a breath. Exhale, then prayer twist to the right. Again, stay up or extend your left elbow over your thigh. Now take a look at your knees. Make sure that they're not sticking out, jutting out in front of each other. Make sure they're nice and parallel. Once you get your knees set, then worry about your arms. Engage your core. Push the top hand off of the bottom to get a little deeper twist. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Sink a little lower. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Dial your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up and out to a T, warrior two. Notice where your big toe is. If you can't see it, pull your right hip back to allow your knee to trace over the pinky side of your foot. And you're not stuck where you landed, so if you need to lengthen out your stance a little bit more, feel free. Think a little lower. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach to the front of the room. Reach, reach, reach. Place your right hand on the block, your shin or the mat, or wherever you're gonna find space, and then reach your left arm to the sky, triangle pose. Keep a little bend in your front leg to ensure you don't hyperextend your front leg. Inhale and exhale. Now you can stay here or reach your top arm over your head. If you want a little bit more, engage your side body. Stretch both arms overhead to reach to the front of the room. So really magnetize your inner thighs towards one another. Strong base. Inhale, we're gonna rise up. Keep a little bend in your back leg. Then cartwheel your arms back, reverse warrior. The right arm overhead. Left hand can be on your hip or gliding down your thigh. Push off the pinky side of your back foot. Keep that front lunge nice and low. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms out to a T. Bend your back leg. Step your left foot up to meet your right. And hands to your sides. Now lean on your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Now this might be all that you need to do today. So find a spot on the wall. Find your balance. Really square your foot down to the mat. If you need a little bit more, find your peace fingers. Grab your big toe. And maybe you want to stop here. You can extend your right arm out to a T for counterbalance. Maybe you want to extend your left foot out to the front of the room. Maybe that's an option. I'd rather have you create a nice long spine than have a straight leg. So and maybe you want to bring it out to the outside. You can just play around here. It's all having fun. You can bring it back to center. Try to let go of your foot, but keep your foot extended. Really push through the heel of your foot and bend your leg. Hinge forward. Extend your heel to the back of the room, crown of the head to the front. So find warrior three one more time. Arms can be anywhere you feel comfortable. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat, step back to plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Dial your back heel down, cartwheel your arms out to a T, warrior two. Adjust your stance, maybe heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Shoulders away from your ears, extend your fingers long, gaze over middle finger. Sink a little lower. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach to the front of the room. Find your left hand on the ground, the block, or maybe your shin. Right arm extends overhead. Pull your left hip back. Open your chest up to the side of the room. Pretend someone's grabbing your hand and pulling you up to the sky. Engage your side body. You can send your right arm overhead and maybe your left arm. Pretend you're holding a beach ball here. 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend your leg, cartwheel your arms back, reverse warrior. Notice where your front knee is. If it's dipping towards the center, pull your left hip back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms to a T, bend your right foot, step your right foot up to meet your left. Bring your arms down to your side. Lean everything on your left foot. Again, find your balance here with one foot up. Or again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can grab your big toe with your peace side fingers. Stay here, this is great. Or extend it to the front of the room. And if you're ready for it, maybe open up to the side. Again, have fun. If you fall over or you drop your foot, it's all good. This is the practice, we're not here to be perfect. Now let go of your foot wherever you are. Try to keep it up into the sky. Extend, and bend your knee. Hinge forward, extend your heel to the back of the room. Now again, you can use your blocks in Warrior 3 always, or the ground if you need, or a chair or a table or the wall if you need help with your balance. Extend your heel to the back of the room. Round your head to the front. One deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel. Inhale, look to your hand. Exhale, all the air out. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch your arms to the side. Sink your tailbone down. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Deep inhale. Exhale, press to the left. So again, stay upright or go for a little bit of the lower, a deeper twist. Notice where your knees are. Check your knees. Engage your core. Gaze over your left shoulder if your neck allows you to. Inhale, back to center. Sink a little lower. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back. Lower to your degree. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right heel to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Back heel comes down. Cartwheel your arms to a T, warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. One breath here. One breath out. Extend your arms maybe to the front of the room. Squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, rise up slowly. Bend your leg. Reverse warrior. Exhale, arms to a T, warrior 2. Step up to meet your right foot. Again, lean everything on your right foot and play around your balance. You have a couple breaths here to do whatever you please. Yogi's choice. Bring your foot back to the front of the room. Let it go. And bring your knee into your chest. Hinge forward, nice and slow and controlled. Try to extend the heel to the back of the room as you extend the crown to the front. And slowly lower to the mat. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step forward. Ground down your right heel. Cartwheel arms out to a T. Warrior 2. Pause here for breath. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Hold here for a breath. Maybe extend your arms overhead. One breath here. And exhale. Inhale, rise up strong. Cartwheel your arms back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Step up to meet your left foot. Lean everything on your left foot. Bring your right knee to chest. And a couple breaths here to play around with it. Try not to rush. Just take everything nice and slow. Come back to center. Let go of your foot. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge your upper body to the front. Heel to the back. Feel warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all the air out. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, full rise to chair. So sink low. Good, inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Hold here for a breath. And exhale. Come back to center, inhale. Now we're gonna do prayer twist to the left. One breath here. One breath out. Come back to center. Sink as low as you can. Sink, sink, sink. And flush it out. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. Lower half flare all the way. Arch your back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step forward. Back heel comes down. Cartwheel your arms out. Warrior two. One breath here. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Stay here or grab your beach ball. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Step your left foot up to meet your right. One more time to balance your pose. Again, yogi's choice. Play around with it. Maybe start on from the outside this time. And bring it into the center. Everybody meet up in the center. Let go of your foot. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, hinge forward. Warrior three, pause here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, rinse it out. Or meet me just in downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step forward. Back heel comes down. Cartwheel arms to a T. Warrior two. One breath here. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Maybe extend arms to the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Lean everything on your left foot. And again, maybe try to open from the outside first. Something new. Squeeze your glutes together. Slowly bring your foot in front of you. Try to leave it up there. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Warrior three. Extend the heel to the back of the room. Breathe in here. Exhale. Lower down. Rinse it out. Inhale. Float out to plank. Now we're going to lower down to our forearms again. And again, you can do this with your knees down if you want. So really engage your core. We're gonna lower our hips to one side and then come back to center. And then lower our hips to the other side and come back to center. So try not to touch the ground with your hip. But really pause there just for a second. Really turn on your side body, then pull yourself back up to center. Using your breath. Nice work. Keep it going. You're doing amazing. Now from here, come back to center. We're just gonna roll on the ball of our foot forward and back like you're sawing yourself in half. So trying to get your chin over your fist. Check where your alignment. Engage your core. Support your lower back. Squeeze your glutes. 15 more seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Five, four, three, two, and one. Child's pose. Extend your forehead to the mat. Sink your sit bones to the heels. Deep breath in. And exhale. You can roll your forehead from side to side. You can stay here or push down on your palms, tuck your toes, and meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel all the way to the sky. Bend your knee. You can allow your right foot to become an anchor. Open up your chest to the right side of the room. Gaze under your armpit. If you would like to flip your dog, you can. So stay here or turn both feet towards the back of your mat. Push down your left hand palm. Reach your right arm overhead. Now, if your left shoulder is calling your name, you probably should just flip back over into one-legged dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, rotate back to one-legged dog. Heel to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot by your right pinky. Bend your back foot and step your left foot by your left pinky. Find your malasana, your yogi squat. Now, you might not be able to go all the way down, and that's totally fine. If you want to use the block under your sit bones, feel free. Or you can, so once you find your yogi squat, push your elbows into your knees. Open up a little, let your hips sink towards the ground. You can do a little figure 8. Now we're gonna lift and lower from here all the way up. So squeeze everything to the middle. Squeeze your glutes, rise up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Reach your arms overhead, squeeze, and sink all the way down. Now you don't have to go all the way down. Again, listen to your body. Do this 2 more times. So inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, sink, melt all the way down. 1 more time, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good, heel toe your feet together. Place your hands on your hips. Shake it out a little bit. Take your left foot, step your left foot about a foot, foot and a half behind you, about 45 degrees. Hips, pull your right hip back so your hips and shoulders are square to the front of the room. Inhale, lengthen through this entire spine. Exhale, hinge forward, flat back. Stop here, breathe in. And exhale, forward fold over your right foot. So pyramid pose. You can grab your blocks on either side of your foot if you need to bring the ground a little bit higher to you. If you have a block or you want to place your hand at about 11 o'clock on your mat, place your right hand on your hip. Inhale. Exhale, twist your body to the right side. So revolve triangle. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Engage your core. You might want to reach your right arm to the sky. And place your hands down at the mat. Step back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, and I'm going to lower down slowly to the mat. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes. Place your hands on either side of your hips, forehead to the mat. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, peel your forehead, your chest, your arms, your feet off the ground, locust pose. Squeeze your glutes, so take it out of your lower back, shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze, 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 neck in line with spine. Big inhale. And exhale, putting your cheek to one side. You can rock your hips from side to side. Now place your elbows on the mat. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. And we're going into Sphinx pose. So hopefully you guys can see me. If not, I'm going to try to guide you with my words. So once your elbows are underneath your shoulders, arms are right out in front of you. We're going to magnetize our elbows towards our feet. Open your chest up to the front of the room. Feel a nice deep opening in your lower back, your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Push yourself up, back, and down into child's pose. Bring yourself to tabletop. Tuck your feet. Engage your legs. Lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up. Bend your knee. Open up to the left side of the room. Rotate your ankle. Stay here or flip your dog on this side. Again, point both toes to the back of the room. Extend your right arm overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips up high. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rotate back to one-legged dog. Extend your left foot up all the way. And place your left foot by your left pinky. Bend your right foot and place your right foot by your right pinky. Now we're gonna come down to Malasana just for a little bit. Now bring your sit bones all the way to the mat, feet on the ground. Extend your arms overhead. We're gonna lower all the way down. Bring your knees over your hips, arms straight ahead of you. So we're gonna do some dead bug. So you can lift your chest off the ground or keep your shoulders on the mat. Extend your opposite leg, opposite arm, and then bring it back to center. Extend one foot, opposite arm, and bring back to center. Okay, keep that going. Engage your core. Keep your navel to your spine. If you feel your lower back lifting, then maybe your leg has gone a little too far. So really stay engaged. Use your breath. Nice, 30 more seconds. Really engage your core. Nice and slow and controlled. Use your entire core to lift and lower your leg and your arms. Good, 10 more seconds. Even yourself out. Extend your legs long, arms long on the mat. And bring your knees into your chest. Do little knee circles one way, then the other. Grab the backs of your thighs. Flex your feet. We're going to roll front and back on our spine. Careful not to roll on your neck. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to stand up in one fell swoop. So if you fall over, it's totally fine. This can be fun. But if you do end up standing up, land with your arms in the air like a gymnast. So you're like, yay, I did it. Here we go. Ta-da! Very nice. Bring your hands to your hips, feet together. Step your right foot back about a foot, foot and a half. Right foot at 45 degrees. Pull your left hip back so your hips and shoulders are square to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Pyramid pose. Place your right hand at 2 o'clock on the clock or on the block if you have one. Place your left hand on your hip. Inhale. Exhale, twist your body over to the left side, the revolved triangle. Again, stay here or lift your left arm to the sky. Place both hands on the mat. Step your left foot back to the right. Find plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes. Now you can try locust pose again, or if you want to try bow pose with me, bend your knees, Grab your feet with your hands or your ankles with your hands. Inhale, lift your chest and pull your feet into your arms. Open up your chest. Bow pose. Squeeze your glutes. Try to become on your meaty part of your tummy. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Keep your knees bent and you can windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Place one cheek to the mat. And place your hands by your shoulders. Push yourself back up. We're going to find ourselves back on our seat. Feet on the ground. Extend your arms out in front of you and slowly lower yourself all the way down. Bring your knees. Actually, let's keep our feet down. Extend your right leg so it's about diagonal to the mat at any degree you want, as long as your lower back is on the ground. Extend your arms overhead. So we're going to start in this position. Keep your foot a little bit lower, and then we're going to pull with our core bring our hands close to our foot as we can, and we're gonna lower back down. So let's do one leg at a time. Really use your core nice and strong. Don't rush it. You really slow and controlled. Keep it going. You're doing great. We're gonna switch sides in about 5 seconds. And one more time, let's switch sides. So left leg extends, arm extends, inhale, exhale, squeeze in and up, and lower down. Have a nice big breath when you come up. Use your entire core. Try not to use momentum to lift you. Use the core strong and solid. 10 more seconds on this side. And one more time. Let's do this big L. Extend your legs long, arms long. And bring your knees into your chest. Little circles one way, the other. Extend your arms out to the T. Bring your feet wide on the mat and lower both knees to the right side. So it's a spinal twist, but a little bit of a deeper footing. Now, if this isn't enough for you, you can bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. This might be a little too intense for some people, but you can give it a try if you want. Or you can just do a normal spinal twist if this isn't working for you. Gaze over your left shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Bring your feet mat distance apart. Lower knees to the left side of your mat. And again, stay here if this is enough, or if you need a little bit more, lift that left ankle across your right thigh. Come back to center. Bring your feet up to the sky. Grab your feet, your shins, your thighs. Happy baby. And rock side to side. My dad just put a spotlight on me. If there's anything else your body's calling for you to do, please feel free to take that now. If you're ready for Shavasana, bring everything into the center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Lengthen out your feet. Bring your hands on either side of your body. Take a deep inhale through your nose and sigh everything out your mouth. Close your eyes or gaze to the tip of your nose or to the ceiling. Find the little pieces of your body that are still holding on to tension. Tell them it's time to let everything go. And just breathe in your Shavasana. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Slide your heels together. Extend your arms overhead. Deep inhale. Exhale. Knees into your chest and roll to your most comforting side. Place your head in your hands and just pause here for a second. And just give a little thank you to your body for what it's done for the last hour. Gently push yourself back to an easy seated position with your eyes closed or gaze to the ground. Find your sit bones. Elongate your spine. Bring your hands to heart center. You can bow your chin slightly. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It was an honor to guide you in this practice. I hope you continue on tonight and for the rest of the day and hopefully the rest of the week to spread love and kindness wherever you go. You're definitely needed that at this time. The love in my heart bows down to the love in each of your hearts. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Sorry it's so dark, but we do what we can do.